On a spot of land that was once desert, now stands the city of Glendale, and a building filled to the brim with fans, State Farm Stadium. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Arizona Cardinals. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And away we go in Glendale. Calvin Austin on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready?
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10.
Set, hut. Yellow, 43.
They'll motion him out of the backfield.
Hut, hut.
Looking to throw right away. Flushed out of the pocket. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Ready.
They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Let's go. Look, clock 40. Ready.
Throwing from the gun here. Has him on the quick hitter. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
This finds its target. That's Metcalf. Down the left sideline he goes. And they're going to have first and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will set up first and goal.
Steelers first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Ready?
They'll run with Johnson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground. Now he is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
On the double.
Still lined up at the 6. Here's second and goal. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Got it.
Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal.
Come on, set. 45, wide. Ready, ready.
They're throwing it. Escapes the pocket. And he'll go down shy the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive.
10 block, smash, red.
From the gun on third down. On the move, headed right. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10. Murray taking it right to the air. Throwing the out route complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Play action now. Murray bails out of the pocket quick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Trey McBride. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
The Steelers calling their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the gun, it's Murray. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. 6-yard gain on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Right up the gut. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That's one. Coach.
Back-to-back carries here. And a productive run there on 2nd down. That's a gain of 6.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of a defense.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A successful opening drive, nearing field goal range now. It's first down at the 41. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That stop made by T.J. Watt.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
This is Harris on second down. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he stopped for loss of yardage.
Dodson on the tackle. A 2-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd and 11.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Steelers getting back on his 6th interception of the season. Well, partner, you know this one firsthand. Getting them behind the sticks really limited what the call could be on the offensive side, and no doubt helped set up that INT.
Unfortunately, I sure do. And when you're in these situations, you got to have self-talk. You really do as a quarterback. You got to tell yourself 3rd and long, extra long like this, protect the football. Protect the football. A punt is okay. Quarterback extra aggressive in the defense, well, they did exactly what they wanted to do. They took it from them.
And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Josh Sweat making the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Dropping back to throw. He's going to go down. The Cardinals got to him. And then pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. They're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Ready. 32.
3rd and long for him here. He's going to push one deep down the right. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker picks it off.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
At their own 29-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. They're going play action. It's Murray. Ooh, hot and quick there. They bring him to the turf. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise, you deliver, and that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
A give left side. Here's Harris. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll ball his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing here, Murray. Makes the grab in bounds left side. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals parlay the interception into points.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Will Lutz now on for the extra point. He connects on the extra point try. And the Cardinals tie this game 7-7. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10.
45, right, white. Needle blue. Set.
Back to work after throwing the pick. He's loaded another one up. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Black, 10, black.
He's going to throw it. Forced out to his right. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Ready?
Throwing now on 1st down. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Seriously, each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
6, red, cycle. Claws red.
Still sticking with the passing game. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Got to start taking better care of the football, Brock, as he brings him to the line here, 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. We've got a good one so far. We are all tied up, and we have hit our 2-minute warning. More from State Farm Stadium after this. The Steelers set to punt it. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. This lands deep into the end zone. Picking things up with the 20 after the touchback.
20-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Play action now. Murray rolling out to his left. Chucking it deep down the left sideline. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
2nd and 10 now. Murray to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Steelers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
At the 26-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll toss it to Johnson. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on a play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, well, certainly more exciting for all of us to watch too.
Let's go now. Set.
Johnson is in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Cardinals 7. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. His return starts at the 5. This makes it up to the 25.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Happy time to reach into the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack. Give now to the running back. Trying to win that race to the edge, but the finish line ends up being right where he started, Brock, so no gain on 2nd.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Gets everything he has under this one. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. The Cardinals out for the punt. Calvin Austin on the return for the Steelers. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. It's fielded at the 14. And that return's going to leave him enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half.
The Steelers take over a 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
50, green, ready.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Buys time, rolling right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play.
Ready. Smash, red, 10 black. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Has this at the 6. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Starting from the 5. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Back now, pressure coming. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Following the incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 now from the 30. Play straight ahead. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Throw here, 3rd down. Look at that power, deep left side. It connects on the deep shot. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages. Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
One more.
Caught quick right side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So second down coming up.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
And he's going to look ahead for a couple here. It's third down now.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
Back to throw, Murray. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now a fourth down staring right at him. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that gets him back to within 11.
I would imagine, Kate, that they hope that's the spark that starts a second-half inferno of a comeback. Could scarcely afford to come away empty-handed with points on that opening drive, and they didn't.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Crowder with a return here. He'll have a long field ahead of him, partners. He's wrapped up shy of the 15. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Let's go now. Yellow, 43. Hut, hut.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And this play's going to come to an end at the 27. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
At the 27-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Set, hut. Red, 38. Red, yellow. Set.
Back to throw now. Down the field. He's got Pierce. Hits the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Going after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers push their lead to 18. Now Boswell on to send this away. Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Murray looking to throw. Steelers bringing pressure. No place to go. Down he goes. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second and 16 at the 25-yard line.
Let's go. 2-2.
From the gun, it's Murray. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Sure.
Now Murray on 3rd and long. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up 4th down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
4th and forever coming up. They are going to go. Here's Murray. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. That's what right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready?
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Cut.
Here's a throw. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Finds him over the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Boswell able to knock it through. And that stretches the lead to 21.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Returning it from the 4. Mismanages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. Murray here on 1st down. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Murray throwing again on 2nd and 10. He's going to try another deep one here. He's got it deep downfield. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals shave some off the deficit late in the quarter.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. It's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Cardinals getting back to a 14-point game.
Set to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Crowder with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10.
Ready.
They'll throw to start the drive. That's DK on the slant. A lot of space ahead. Has a hole left, room to run. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers lengthen the lead at the end of the third. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
You know, Kay, there's a reason that slant route has been in playbooks, I don't know, since football began. Because if you hit that receiver on the run, on target, on time, big plays can follow.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Steelers stretch their lead to 21.
17.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Murray to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for second. Now Murray. He's trying to go deep again. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Steelers get it back on the final play of the quarter. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10.
Set. Blue striker. 52 blue. Set.
Will work against the blitz. He's got Pierce. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And the Steelers have a first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. To the air now on first and 10. Going with a screen to Johnson. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Pass play now. He completes it in traffic. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
Dumped off to his running back. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Offense to the line for second down.
Let's go now. Hut.
He's going to throw it again. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
It's a quarterback you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
Okay,
No
break.
connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Here we go. Here we go. 50, green. Claw, 10. Slide blue. Set.
Here he goes, third and long. Chased out to his right. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That's almost as good as a sack. Almost, Kate. Because those defenders, they like to have sacks more than incompletions. But defensive coordinators, they love pressure and forcing the issue. And that's why the QB had to get rid of it.
Boswell able to knock it through. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Fingers. Forward. Hut. Forward. Hut.
Here's Murray, first and 10. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
That's good.
New set of downs from 37.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
First and 10, Murray. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
This throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. A pickup of 17. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Cardinals first down.
Let's go.
First and 10.
They're going play action. It's Murray. Connects with Harrison again. And he'll go down here at the 16. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the Steelers' 16-yard line.
Throwing again. Murray. And oh, he caught it. Interception. And the Steelers will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
At their own 20-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Set, hut. Hut, hut.
Airing it out to start this drive. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. Running down the left side. Inside the red zone. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Steelers keep running away with this. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Steelers continue piling on to this lead.
17.